Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is more likely to talk about ideas than actually chase big career dreams. He prefers a quiet, safe life and sticks to what he knows rather than taking bold steps forward. Even if he says he wants more, he rarely takes action when things get tough or uncomfortable.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't burst out in anger or drama. He keeps his cool. But instead of fixing the problem, he will likely pull away, maybe avoid the issue, or quietly wait for things to settle. You can count on him to be polite and gentle, but he won't step in and fight for solutions.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work probably find him very easy to get along with because he is polite, calm, and kind. He doesn't get into fights or arguments and avoids drama. However, some may see him as too quiet or not very involved since he avoids big discussions and isn't the type to take charge.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be genuinely happy for you if you do well in your career. He isn't the type to compare or feel threatened, and your success won't make him feel small. He is more likely to find comfort in your happiness than to get jealous.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is unlikely to resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Money and status don't bother him much, and he's not interested in competing within the relationship. If anything, he may be glad to see you succeed and will support you in his own gentle way.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money very carefully and likes to keep things in order. He pays attention to how much is coming in and going out, and he doesn't make impulsive buys or risky investments. You'll find that he prefers to plan, save, and make thoughtful choices about spending.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives well within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He's practical and careful, choosing comfort and security over showing off or trying to impress others. You won't find him spending on fancy things just for the sake of appearances.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is kind and gentle at heart, and he will be considerate in how he uses his money, wanting to help and care for those close to him. While he's careful about spending and doesn't waste money, he isn't stingy when it comes to someone's genuine need. His mindset is generous in spirit, but always sensible.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward about money matters. He likes things to be clear and organized, so he won't play games or hide financial details from you. He doesn't use money to control others or start arguments.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes in fairness and kindness, so he won't expect you to handle all the housework by yourself. He's not the type to be bossy or demand traditional roles just because it's how things are done. If something needs to be done at home, he will try to help in his quiet, gentle way, even if he isn't always the most enthusiastic about chores. You may need to gently remind him at times, but he won't refuse or act like it's beneath him.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is the kind of man who won't just stand by and watch. You can count on him to quietly step in and share real work, including chores and even diapers. He may not be loud about it or take charge, but he wants to be helpful and fair, not just supervise from the side. He prefers a peaceful home and believes in doing his part to keep things running smoothly.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He is someone who genuinely tries to see things from your point of view. He doesn't like arguments or needing to prove he's right, so you won't find him picking fights or raising his voice just to win. With him, discussion stays soft and respectful, not stressful or combative.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he remains calm and respectful. He does not lash out with hurtful words or get aggressive. Instead, he might quietly withdraw and keep his feelings to himself. You won't have to worry about yelling, insults, or dramatic outbursts with him.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he's not the kind of man who gets angry quickly. In fact, he is naturally calm and slow to show strong anger. This is not a red flag. His steadiness is actually a good quality, bringing peace and stability at home.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility for his actions. When something goes wrong, he won't try to twist things or blame you just to protect his pride. Instead, he listens quietly and accepts his part without making excuses.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He is gentle and caring, never wanting to hurt or push you into anything that makes you uncomfortable. If you say no or set a limit, he will quietly accept it without argument or pressure.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He is not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of getting upset or blaming you, he quietly understands and respects your feelings. You won't have to deal with guilt trips or hurtful comments. He will patiently give you time and comfort.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values your feelings and would never use anything personal against you or try to embarrass you later on. His gentle and understanding nature means your secrets and vulnerable moments are safe with him.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is a faithful and dependable partner who does not get easily distracted by other women. His focus is on building a strong, peaceful relationship, and he values trust and stability over excitement and risk. Loyalty and kindness mean a lot to him, so you can feel secure that his heart and mind stay with you.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He is gentle and trusts you, so you won't have to deal with jealousy, constant suspicion, or bossy behavior. You can enjoy your independence without feeling watched or controlled.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature does not come from a controlling personality. When he cares for you, it's about looking out for your well being, not about setting rules or limiting your freedom. He stands by your side for support but never tries to run your life.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort, not just your responsibility. He believes in fairness and wants to share both the joys and duties of raising children. You won't have to struggle alone or feel like he's leaving everything on your shoulders.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and patient. He doesn't lose his temper or shout, even when things get messy or stressful. Instead, he listens to them, tries to understand what went wrong, and offers gentle guidance.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that you have dreams, interests, and needs outside of family life, and he respects your choices. He values partnership and fairness, wanting you to be happy and fulfilled in all parts of your life.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will pretend to support your career only to ask you to quit after you have a child. His support is genuine and steady. He respects your choices and wants you to feel fulfilled, both as a mother and as an individual. With him, you can trust that his encouragement is real and lasting, not just temporary.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth and respect, not just polite words and empty gestures. His natural kindness shows through in the way he listens, offers help, and builds real connections with them. You can trust that his respect for your family goes deeper than surface level manners. He will do his best to adjust to your family and doesn't expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle the situation calmly and try to keep things peaceful. He doesn't get angry easily or make problems bigger by reacting harshly. Instead, he stays polite and gentle even if he feels upset inside.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you, but secretly expects you to become a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. His gentle and genuine nature means he respects you for who you are, both in private and public. Even around his relatives, he wants you to feel comfortable and be yourself.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than staying out of it or siding with others. He might not jump into loud arguments, but you'll feel his steady presence on your side when things get tough. He prefers to keep peace and avoid drama, but he won't leave you to handle it all alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the sense that he blindly follows his mother or always chooses her side. He cares about family harmony, but he also values fairness and your happiness. If there's a conflict with his mother, he won't just ignore your feelings or leave you alone.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the kind of man who shares every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and understands the importance of keeping personal matters between the two of you. With him, you can count on your issues staying private, helping build a stronger and safer emotional bond.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, this is why this guy scores B. Plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man is like living with a calm breeze, peaceful, gentle, and steady. Day to day life feels simple and safe. He pays attention to small details and tries to make your home comfortable.